Thank you, Cathaoirleach, and thank you, Leader, for responding to my request to bring the Minister into the House tomorrow, and we look forward to a full debate with him. Now, normally when the Minister would be coming into the House, you would say we would reserve all comments until the Minister came into the House, and then we would confine our comments to when he's here. But as we see, this absolute scandal is unfolding all of the time. And I have no doubt that by the time the Minister comes in tomorrow afternoon, there will be new questions. There will be new questions after him in the Dáil today. There will be new questions after the HSE being in the Health Committee and all of that. As the cervical cancer smear testing escalates, it's now clear that this has been a monumental systemic cover-up. I called it a cover-up yesterday. The Minister called it, what was it, a miscommunication, or an error in communication. What an insult. What an insult to women all over this country. We have at least 17 women dead, we know now, and hundreds of women fighting serious battles for their health and for their lives. And the truth is, we don't know the full scale of this yet. We have been given misinformation after misinformation. We don't know the full scale of it, and we need to know. And that's why Sinn Féin is calling for the immediate publishing of all information surrounding the audit details, the serious management team and the communications, details of the communication pathways. They must be published immediately. If we're going to be transparent about this, this information has to come into the public domain. So I call on the Minister to instruct that that information is published within the next number of hours. But as the numbers affected continue to rise, Tony O'Brien has serious questions to answer. And yesterday I said his position was untenable. Today it's even more untenable. He is the one where the buck stops. He is the one that has a duty to report to the Minister. And it will be very interesting to see the correspondence between Mr O'Brien and between the Minister in what the communications were there and what the routine communications. Where you have cases like this, surely to God people would expect that the Minister would be alerted to it. But a commission of inquiry must be multifaceted. It must be set up, but it must be multifaceted, and it must include the women, and it must include the families of the deceased women as well, and it must include the decision that was made in 2008, and that absolute disastrous decision. And I want to know exactly how much was saved. Was it 30 cents in the euro? Was it 40 cents in the euro? Was it 50 cents in the euro? Because that is the decision that was made under a Fianna Fáil PD government.